When they told us they wanted to globalize the Intifada, we should have believed them. Since October 7th, when Hamas brutally invaded Israel, there's been the normalization of left-wing violence in the United States and across the Western world. At college campus protests, pro-Palestinian agitators, and let's be real, extortionists, because that's what they are. Their trade deal is, we blackmail you, the administrators, to divest from Israel, or we will go berserk and lay siege to another building. These people have said in clear terms that they support terrorism, the slaughtering of innocents, because it's for the right cause. Instead of calling them mass murderers, they call them the righteous resistance. Anything to stop the Israeli occupation. This is what a death cult does. So are we really surprised that this rhetoric has escalated and radicalized people to commit the same kind of violence here in America? Sorry to be so blunt, but they're not yelling Allahu Akbar anymore. They're yelling Free Palestine. Most recently in Boulder, Colorado, while shouting Free Palestine, an Egyptian national allegedly firebombed a bunch of runners who had gathered to commemorate October 7th. He set 12 people on fire with a makeshift flamethrower, and this was at an event calling for the immediate release of hostages held by Hamas. Mohammed Sabri Solomon told investigators that he planned the attack for an entire year. He said he wanted to kill all Zionist people and wished all of them were dead, according to an FBI affidavit. No remorse whatsoever. He told authorities he learned about the running demonstration from an online search and wanted to keep them from taking over our land, Palestine, according to the affidavit. A local rabbi said that one of the burn victims is a Holocaust survivor. These people suffered burn injuries from minor to major. You can't make this stuff up. The suspect has been charged with a federal hate crime. And only a few weeks ago, 2 Israeli embassy staff members were shot to death in Washington, D.C. This was a couple that was about to get engaged, gunned down as they exited a pro-Israel event. The suspect, Elias Rodriguez, fired at least 21 rounds. He continued to shoot even after the victims had fallen, reloaded his weapon, and executed Sarah Milgram as she tried to crawl away, according to the FBI. Utterly barbaric. A friend of mine was very close friends with the young man who was killed. Oh, and guess what Rodriguez shouted as he was getting escorted away in handcuffs? Free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Rodriguez told investigators, "I did it for Palestine, I did it for Gaza." Unlike the guy in Colorado, Rodriguez was not a foreign national. He was a regular leftist who drank the poisonous Kool-Aid of Hamasniks all over America. Oh, and don't forget in April, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, a Jew, had his house set on fire at 2 a.m. on Passover. Surprise, surprise, the man said he did it for Palestine. Again, for 2 years now, these activists have casually talked about globalizing the Intifada. All these phrases are laced with violence. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free just literally means these people want Israel to be undone from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea, which is the entire span of the country. Intifada is derived from an Arabic term meaning to shake off or get rid of, and it refers to Palestinian uprisings since 1987 that have become characterized by suicide bombings, self-immolations, mass shootings, etc., all to shake off Israeli occupation in the West Bank, Gaza, and all other disputed territories. I mean, let's be real, they dispute all of Israel as a territory. Now, it's going to be really hard to separate pro-Palestinian advocates from these incidents. Here's American Jewish Committee CEO Ted Deutsch.
When people dress like terrorists, use the slogans of terrorists, and think that there won't be these kinds of consequences, last night reminds us why it's so important for us to fight back against anti-Semitism and the kind of rhetoric, the kind of vicious anti-Semitic, anti-Israel rhetoric that puts people's lives at risk, and that last night, horrifically, actually took 2 incredible people from our earth, Sarah and Yarom.
This is happening again in the United States, a place that once was very sensitive to terrorism after 9/11. Now we've gradually grown numb to the proliferation of anti-Western ideology here at home, whether it was imported here or inculcated here by Marxist professors who honestly think America is trash and want to see it burn. They indoctrinate that hatred in their students. The latest is that the family of the Colorado firebombing suspect is in federal custody, according to Fox News. That includes his wife and 5 children. All of them are being processed for expedited removal from this country. The message from this administration is clear. Play with fire, get burned. And Secretary of State Marco Rubio hasn't been mincing words exactly either about student visa programs. He and the administration have launched an effort to crack down on international student visa holders tied to the authoritarian regime in China. Because yes, the Chinese Communist Party has infiltrated our colleges. For more on that, click here.